Right, the Net's most watched news show, now a 24-hour news network, 86 million viewers in 8 months, approaching 100 million views at the end of this month, an internet record. Thank you for joining me direct from Los Angeles. I'm here, you're here, and the daffodils are here. Thank you for the nice comments about the daffodils. It smells wonderful, actually, quite in the studio with the daffodils. Big Poppy is here, says David Ortiz. Thank you for joining me on a big morning. I have breaking news. Sorry, I was a few minutes late because breaking developments about the CDC minutes ago, following up LALATE's shocking report last night asking where are the doses? Where are the vaccines? Millions and millions and hundreds of millions of viewers across the country wonder where vaccines are, as states have fallen below even 30% of the distribution number for vaccines. And less than 3 hours after our report, suddenly states wake up. I have all the breaking details for you with a major announcement just minutes ago from the CDC changing guidelines for vaccination that could impact your stimulus checks across the board. I have updates about the $600 stimulus check, the $2,000 stimulus check. Big updates about PPP. Oh my goodness. And big updates about EIDL. Please also get ready to rock and roll for some updates about SNAP and other things, and Biden's stimulus, a third stimulus package, and more. Exclusive details you're going to only hear on this morning's broadcast. I'm so excited for you. This is exclusive details you'll only hear here, nowhere else, and I'm so excited. Let's get ready to rock and roll. But first, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do go to the Fellows channel and hit that subscribe button. Also, then like this video, hit that alert button, that bell, so you can alert when I next go live, which will be 12 noon. And finally, if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. There's Chris Watson. He's a Wishin. He's a member, either a Purple Hawk, or a Purple Power, ooh, or a Calcito VIP. Oh, can you move all the way? And Sirloin will give you a tip of his $12 ice cream. So I'm so excited to get to the details. Let's get ready to rock and roll. First, let's crush the Tuesday. The breaking details is last night on evening's check at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I was not happy as a camper. I wasn't happy as anyone. As I said, what's going on in the state of California? New data out of Bloomberg reveals that the state of California has distributed no less than 27%, less than 25% of its vaccine doses, holding in storage 75% of the 2 million doses it was given to it by the federal government. The second worst distribution record in the country after Georgia, which is the worst, meaning 75% of all doses of the vaccine are sitting in storage. 3 hours after that report, Gavin Newsom, after a series of tweets by you to Gavin Newsom saying, where are the doses, suddenly announced a major rollout, saying that he is rolling out distribution centers across the state of California, Disneyland, amusement parks, amphitheaters, and sporting venues will be mass distribution centers to get those 2 million vaccines into people's shoulders within days, after hours of our report. Now, here is a breaking development. That was to last night. That was after our shocking report saying where are the vaccines. Now we've suddenly seen them being distributed. The power of the purple is kicking in. But the power of the purple is actually kicking into overgear across the country this morning. Why? A major new press conference, major new report, coupled with a press conference by both the CDC and the Attorney General under President Donald Trump said, you know what? We're changing guidelines. This is taking too long. We're changing guidelines. So immediately, they're taking the 1A group and saying, you know, you're taking too long on 1A. We're getting 1B going. Let me explain what's going on. 1A is for the group of for medical professionals. 1A is for medical professionals. They get vaccinated first. They say it's taking too long. It's getting bogged down. It's bottlenecked. 1B is for 5 days from now, not 5 weeks from now, not 5 months from now. Today, we're moving 1B up, and you're to be vaccinated today, starting today. Breaking details. That's why I was about 5 minutes late for this recording. You're hearing it first on this channel. Breaking details that the CDC and the Surgeon General made an announcement. We're changing our policy We are not waiting for another minute. So if you are 65 years or older, or you have a family member who is 65 years or older, get them on the phone and tell them that LALATE told you that there's a major new change of policy, official policy, to instruct all governors to vaccinate residents 65 years or older starting today. This is absolutely is the $600 stimulus check. You're going to be getting the $600. Wasn't sent out. I mean, it just not was not sent out. Been dispersed. The $600 stimulus check is finally being sent out, and millions of viewers will be getting the $600 stimulus check. I asked the Instagram room because I heard this yesterday. In the Instagram room, they saw. Let me ask the YouTube room directly. Or not. Let me tell you if you can see the video or if you cannot see the video. Yesterday, basically, I think what was happening was there was a connectivity problem on the East Coast, and other people were not having connectivity on the East Coast. So tell me if it's fine or not fine on the screen. Is it fine or not fine? And tell me what part of the country you are. So don't hear the answer either. That's not a good sign. Uh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, all right, it's fine. New York City, it's fine. Michigan, not fine. Looks good to me. Okay, so it's some parts of the country are having problems. Other parts of the country are not having problems. Screen it fine. It's freezing. I see it fine. Ohio's fine. Yeah, so it's some parts of the country. What happens with these storms is that these storms impact your ability to see stuff. And so ultimately, yesterday, what I did was I killed the feed and I came back and you weren't there. So I'm not doing that again. Fine in Michigan. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. So give it some time. Your connectivity may be better. You can restart, but I'm going to keep on going. All right, so the great news is that the $600 stimulus check is landing in people's mailboxes today or bank accounts. Why today? Because they had not sent it out. They had not sent it out. Can you imagine? Steve Mnuchin said it was sent out. So you need to look for three things. One, if you think they have your bank account, look for the direct deposit today. Two, if for the mail for the next few days, watch for beige envelopes and watch for white envelopes. Beige envelopes will be the paper check. White envelopes will be the direct deposit slip. All right, next exciting great news. There's so much hitting this morning. We're only at the 8-minute mark. I'm going to be getting to Biden stimulus at the 15-minute mark, so you see me flying. I'm trying to get through all the second stimulus stuff before we get to Biden stimulus at the 15-minute mark. The other stuff for second stimulus that's really exciting is that PPP is live. PPP went live yesterday, and I told you, who told you? Who told you, Purple Hawks, to get ready to pounce, to be ready to pounce because I told you over the weekend, get your applications on file because PPP is going to go live. Well, it went live. This is what Purple Hawks do. They are ready to pounce. So what should you have done and where should you have gone? If you're late to the game, if you're a donut guy turning into a Purple Hawk, I appreciate you, and I am encouraged that your cholesterol is not going to go down. What I want you to know is that the PPP is now live. You can go get it. How do you get it? Who can get it? And what is it? I think I have to cover all those three subjects. First, you can get it if you have a Schedule C. What's a Schedule C? If you're Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, Airbnb, plumber, electrician, anything where you do a side business and you actually need to declare the taxes on it. If you declare the taxes on it, but it's not a Schedule C, you may have to do an amended return, but you need to have at least declare the income. There's no income threshold. So if you're an Uber Lyft driver and you made $6,000, that's fine. 9,000 fine, 6,000, 5,000 fine. You do not have to have a 1099. You do not have to have a 1099. So where do you apply? You apply with some financial banks online, thin banks. 2 days ago on Saturday afternoon on this channel where you can go find it, I did a big 20-minute video on how to do PPP. I'm going to do a little bit of it right now. But FinBanks, financial online banks, include Cabbage and others. Go reach out to them and get your application on file. They apply for you. You don't apply yourself. So you give them the application and then they put that application on file. Let me answer some questions. What is the money used for? It's used for payroll. What are payroll? It includes salary, wages, and commissions. Um, when do you have to have been in business by? You have to have been in business by February 15th, 2019. Um, can faith-based organizations apply? Yes. Under this round, yes. Also, newspapers, broadcasters, radio stations, and also first-time borrowers of $500 in operation before February 15th. Oh, excuse me, I said that wrong. In operation before February 15th, 2020, not February 15th, not 2019. February 15th, 2020. You can get up to $2 million, but if it's a solo practitioner business, then I think it's $100,000 for a solo. Uh, then the great news: no guarantee is required, no collateral is required, no personal guarantee is required. It's the maturity is 5 years. It starts as a loan and then converts into free money into a grant. And I believe the forgiveness period, which means to switch it to a grant, is 10 months. PPP forgiveness means to turn it into free money, into free money. So this is great. Go get it. Go get this. So go get it. Next, EIDL. The breaking developments, and this is exclusive. I told you PPP was going to go live on Monday. I told you the exclusive over the weekend. Then I told you the exclusive that EIDL is coming live. This is the exclusive. EIDL has 3 sections. It has the EIDL one is for businesses from 2019 that applied. The 2019 people, nothing yet. When it pounces, I'm going to tell you. I thought it was going to pounce on Monday, where you're going to get the $1,000. Nothing yet. The next group, the inner city business yesterday, nothing yet. The last group is thank you, Jack. This is the exclusive you're hearing from me only. If you're a farmer, once they're processing, they'll pay you the grant. Remember, you don't have to be approved for the loan to get the grant. You don't have to have a credit. Cannabis does not qualify for that as well. The board on the remainder of second stimulus, which is eviction moratorium, still in place. It's still in place to the end of this month. That's a CDC eviction moratorium. So if you're facing eviction, just take the CDC order and bring it to your landlord. Rent, food, internet. Thank you, Laura Peterson, for becoming a Purple Hawk. I appreciate it. If you have not done rent, if you're wondering about the rent, the food, the free internet, or the free childcare, what I want you to know is that those items are not rolled out. We have not seen the rent, the food, the internet, or the childcare. The purple for the super chat. I do know that YouTube is having problems this morning, so let's just work through it. You don't need to remind me that YouTube is having problems in some parts of the country. Other parts of the country, they're not having problems. If you want to simulcast me, you can. The rent and utilities is being held up, but the reports yesterday, you can only hear this on this channel, another exclusive. I'm hearing that the rent and the utilities may go live in the next few days. But I don't want you to wait. Reach out to the volunteers. In the pinned comment to this video, news.la.com/community. News.free rent and utilities now. They were getting about 50 of you per day reaching out to them in December. Then it fell to 1, which is very scary. That means that people are just becoming donut people. Don't do that. Please reach out to the volunteers. Now they're doing about 30 a day, which is good. To do Facebook last. Now the 15-minute mark, let me give you let's just sort of fight through it. I know that the screen is freezing up for some viewers in some parts of the country. Other parts of the country, it's not. It's sort of a technical issue across the country. Yesterday, we had the same problem on Mornings LA, so I don't want you to worry too much about it. I sound better in breaking up. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Also hit that alert button and which gives you more reason to watch me next time when I'm not freezing up. Also like this video, and if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member by clicking that link at the top of this video, the join link, and becoming a Purple Hawk or a Purple Power or a Calcino VIP. The other breaking developments this morning, there's exclusives and breaking developments. Thank you, SA, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Is one, yet last night on evening's check at 6 o'clock, I called out Gavin Newsom for leaving 75% of California vaccines in a warehouse, not distributing them. California is currently the second worst state on distribution of the vaccines across the country. You can now track your state and see how many vaccines your state has actually administered. 3 hours after our report on this channel, Gavin Newsom came out with a change. Said, you know what? I'm going to start distributing the vaccines so they're all distributed. Coincidence? I think not. So the good news was that. The better news was this morning when the CDC and the Attorney General had a press conference jointly and said, you know what? It's taking too long. So immediately effective this morning, you're only hearing on this channel, effective this morning, all people 65 years or older are given access to go right up and to go right into vaccination effective today. 65-year-old healthcare is taking up too long. You're getting too slow. You're bottled up. We're not going to wait any longer. We're moving 1B right up. 67 or older, you are to start getting vaccinated right today. So get ready to get vaccinated. Follow the instructions and orders. 67 years or it's either 66 or it's either 65 or 67. I can't remember because it may have been 65. Someone just asked me, I'm 66. I can't remember if it was 65 or 67. So the article is also on CNBC. This is breaking news. So this is big stuff. The other breaking news is that the PPP program went live yesterday. I told you exclusively over this weekend it was going live on Monday. It did went live on Monday. I told you that EIDL was about to go live. It is about to go live. Get ready for that as well. The next thing that I'm going over in this video is the exclusive that the $600 stimulus check is landing in your bank account today or in your mailbox today or tomorrow, because this was the result of IRS not sending them out. They were just delayed. So you see things rushing up very quickly. This is why you stay with me. This is why you're a Purple Hawk, because things are happening very quickly. All right, the next thing. The next thing that will happen very quickly is the city and state rent programs. I expect them to hit like a tsunami, perhaps in the next day or two. It's 65 years or older. Thank you, Chris Collins. So Chris Collins just clarified it. It's 65 or older, because I had 3 people said I'm 66. So if you're 66, you get vaccinated starting today. You can go right and get your vaccination starting right today. That is the new rule from the state. Oh my God. And there we go. All right, the next one that I want to go over is Cash Act. Cash Act 2020 is that the Cash Act is now heading into third stimulus. The $2,000 stimulus check is now going is that at this point for second stimulus, you should have your pen and paper out. And you should be writing down all the things for second stimulus that you qualify for. So under second stimulus, you should be writing down all these different things and making sure you got them. First, second, EIDL, if you're agricultural or low-income community business, you're going to come in a day or two. Then get ready for free rent. Put like a hawk symbol next to it because it's pending. Then also free utilities, then also a free internet and free childcare. Be as a hawk because that's pending. It's not there yet. So let's now go to third stimulus. Get that piece of paper out and write third stimulus. What about Minnesota? Great question. When I said about the vaccination, it's nationwide. The Surgeon General of the United States, Surgeon General of the United States, and the CDC, which governs the entire policies of medical distribution in the United States, issued a new policy minutes ago that anyone 65 years or older are moved up into vaccination threshold right now, starting today, immediately today. So this is breaking news. This just happened just about an hour ago. This is why I was about 5 minutes delayed on this camera. All right, now let's go to third stimulus. Right on your page, third stimulus. First item on the third stimulus is the items that are automatic and the items that are not automatic. And then is the times and the watching. Let's go over the watching first. The watching thing is one of the most important things. Later this week, Joe Biden will have a press conference. At the press conference, he's not creating the law. He's just talking. He's like me. I'm just talking. He will have a press conference, say, I'm going to give you this. I don't want to receive 900 DMs and say, oh my God, he died. It's a press conference. It's a press conference, it's not a law. Whatever he says could still get slightly modified, but it's a press conference. It may not be clear. It may not be this. It may not be that. It's a happy birthday. Marta Sanchez, it's your birthday. Go happy birthday. Sandy King's boyfriend turns 65 on January 15th. Happy birthday to him. So the press conference will be called, and at the press conference, he'll announce certain things, not law. Then in the few days thereafter, we're going to see the bill. Not law, says Joe Bell. Not law. It's not law until they actually vote on it, and then it's law. It's not law yet, says Chris. There we go. Kat Collins is becoming a Purple Hawk. Hey, congratulations. Let's congratulate Kat Collins. She is now a Purple Hawk. Not law yet. So don't worry until it's not law yet. So what are we watching for under third stimulus package? Catalina, her birthday's on January 16th. Not law yet, says Jenny. There it is. Not law, MST. Not law, Sandy. I love this room. This room is absolutely on fire this morning. So it's not law yet. So let's go over the things that are not law yet, but that he said would be law. Okay, so what are they? First item of business, $2,400 of SSI and SSDI. That's $200 a month that goes on top of your existing SSI, SSDI, Social Security and Railroad benefits. Not law yet, but that's what he proposes. Plus a 20%, up to a 20% increase lifetime and a new benchmark. That's not law yet. That's what he proposes. Next, hazard pay, up to $10,000 if you worked during the pandemic, January of last year to 60 days after the pandemic ended. It's not law yet. Can I apply? Can I go apply? Not law yet. When am I going to get that $10,000 hazard pay in my bank account? It's not law yet. Not law yet. Next, FPUC retro back to July 25th, $600 a week. Not law yet. When am I going to get it? Not law yet. FPUC going forward to the end of the pandemic. Not law yet. FPUC replacing the $300 a week, becoming $600 a week. Not law yet. This is what he's proposing. Someone's writing yawns, not law yet. The next one, the remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant. Crest the EIDL grant. The 2020 viewers say, I haven't gotten my remainder of my $10,000 EIDL. That's Biden stimulus. That's third stimulus package. Not law yet. Moolah, not moolah yet. Not moolah yet. So I love that. I can't say yawn. Not moolah yet. I love that as well. I feel like an egg inside of toast for breakfast. Oh, I feel like an egg. Do I feel like an egg or I feel like having an egg? I don't know. Someone in the Instagram room just says, I feel like an egg inside of a toaster breakfast. Or that's the way I'm reading it. Maybe they meant I feel like having an egg. I don't know. I feel like an egg inside of inside of a sandwich. I feel like a hot plate of pancakes with no syrup because it's not law yet. Thank you, certified OG, for coming to Purple Hawk. Thank you, Cindy, for the question of the next question is if you have any questions about Cindy had a question about eligibility for PPP. I got to tell you, what I saw the last round for PPP is it depends on which lender you're dealing with. Certain lenders say one thing, another lender says something else. So if you think you sort of know what the rule is for PPP and the lender gives you wrong information, go to another lender. I saw big problems last time with lenders where one lender said one thing about PPP and another lender said something totally different. It depends on what the lenders want to write for. I actually had a lender say to me, it depends. Some lenders don't want to write for certain types of people. Not because they don't like your hairstyle, just they don't like your type of business. So understand that for PPP. That was something I never really mentioned before on this channel. What does the up to 20% depend on? It depends on a complicated calculation that I'm not going to go over on camera because it's too complicated. It's insanely complicated. Thank you, LA. I received $950 for escalated benefits. Oh, congratulations. Wow. So that viewer got $950 on escalated unemployment benefits, which I've not done in a few weeks. I did a lot of that in December and January. So let's give a $950 congratulations to that viewer. That is wonderful. Diane's congratulating you as well. Congratulations to that viewer. That's wonderful. $1,000 of escalated benefits. If you've not done escalated benefits, you can do them at any time. Um, the next thing is what else is under third stimulus package. There's now 1,500 people in the room. The escalated benefits will also include, excuse me, it's also under third stimulus. Rent, utilities. Oh, multiple stimulus checks. Yes. Donut guy's like, he's not getting to me. Yeah, donut guy, multiple stimulus checks. It's not law yet. So what's Joe Biden going to do with these stimulus checks under third stimulus package? He confirms that, thank you, Noma, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Joe Biden confirms that the Cash Act 2020 will be in the third stimulus check and third stimulus package. So you will get $1,400 on top of your $600. Yeah, married couple, you double that. Children, $1,400. Adult dependents who didn't get a stimulus check, $2,000. It's not a law yet, but he did say it last week. He did say it last week, so we sort of expect that's going to happen. It's not a law yet, but he just said it like 2 days ago, so he's not going to forget it. My computer's not a law yet. So how about the multiple stimulus checks? Donut guy's like, where's my third stimulus checks? Where's my fourth stimulus check? Where's my fifth stimulus check? Where's my check every month? I need to buy donuts every month. I don't want to do anything. Where are my donuts? Scott Therese, thank you, Scott, for becoming a Purple Hawk. When are the multiple stimulus checks going to become law yet? They're not law yet. Not law yet. Then on Friday last week, Joe Biden said third stimulus package will include a $10,000 forgiveness of student debt. Student debt of $10,000 will be forgiven under Joe Biden's third stimulus package. Not all this. Thank you, Lorita Palencia. Beautiful name. Not all the student loan debt, but $10,000 of student loan debt will be forgiven. Not law yet, but that's what he said last Friday. So I think that's going to happen. Really exciting. Not what's going on. Viewers are not happy with the MSC. Now at the 28-minute mark, let me go over what I did last night. If you did not join me last night, then shame on you. Shame on you. No donuts for you. If you did not join me on Evening Check, followed by Purple. On Purple, the last two nights, I've asked viewers their opinions of third stimulus check and third stimulus package. I asked their opinions. What do you think is going to happen and what do you think is not going to happen? We've now had 2 nights of it. And this is where we're collectively at so far. This is what the opinions of the viewers of this channel are so far. Hazard pay, viewers say it's going to happen, not $10,000. Multiple stimulus checks, viewers say it's not going to happen. 10,000 student loan debt forgiveness, viewers say it's going to happen at $10,000, not more. The $2,400 of SSI, viewers universally think it's going to happen. FPUC retro, viewers say it's not going to happen. FPUC going forward, viewers say it's going to happen $600. And there you go. Viewers were very, very yes on certain things and very, very no on certain things. So that was what was really fascinating. Really, really, really fascinating. So now across the board, it's at the 30-minute mark. Let me give you a big update where we are at this morning. The big updates this morning is that you could see EIDL open up for my inner city businesses and for the grants that are unpaid. I had been hearing since yesterday they were not ready to go, and they're still ready to go. Second, I told you on the weekend that PPP was going to go live. It went live yesterday, as predicted, exactly the day as I predicted. You heard the world exclusive on this channel. I heard PPP was going to go live on Monday. It did go live on Monday. Third, I'm hearing that the money for state and local rent may be landing this week, but you don't need to wait to then. You can reach out to the volunteers right now, but that's also breaking. That's what I'm hearing as well. Additionally, breaking developments this morning are that the distributions of vaccines are coming under fire. Last night, this channel did a report saying that no less than 25% of vaccines were distributed in the state of California. The governor of California came back and said, you know what, we're going to fix that. Coincidence? I think not. And so now he's going to be distributing vaccines at mass distribution centers. But the other massive breaking development just about an hour ago is that the CDC, the federal agency, the Center for Disease Control, and the U.S. Surgeon General under Donald Trump, cabinet member, came out in a press conference, said people 65 years or older will be able to get vaccinated starting today. We're moving you first in line right now. It's taking too long. It's taking too long, and we're not going to wait any longer. So this is a major change in policy. If you're 65 years or older, reach out to your healthcare provider in your state, any state across the country. This is breaking developments across the board. Throughout the day, you're going to see the $600 stimulus check land in your bank account or in the mailbox. So watch for beige and white envelopes. And I'll be back at 12 noon. There's a lot of stuff breaking today. There's a lot of stuff breaking today. So I need you to subscribe. I need you to hit that alert button and also the like button. If you need volunteer help, I think Tom does, go to the pinned comment to this video, open it up, and at the bottom line, it says news.lalate.com/community. Reach out to the volunteers, especially on Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you've not joined, consider joining. Click that join button, join link at the top of this chat, and become either a Purple Hawk, Purple Cat Power, or Calcino VIP. With that, thank you for joining me for Morning to LA. Sorry about the connectivity. It was not my fault. It was YouTube. I think by the end of the video, it sort of cleared up a little bit, so I'm glad I stayed with you. And I'll see you on holidays on home LA at 12 noon. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay on LA for more.